All right, welcome back. Number one Cochran Sports Showdown. We're talking about Kansas City eliminating Cleveland, although Cleveland had a chance. There were a lot of big plays in this game, but Jeff, I want to start with you on this one. It was 4th and 9, under 5 minutes left. Cleveland had the ball. They're down 5. They elected to punt, and they never got the ball back after that. Would you have done that?
Yes, because Chad Henne was the quarterback on the other side. You got to believe your defense has got to stop Chad Henne on the other side. I agree with that move. You had time. I think it was the right decision.
I agree with Jeff. You think you could stop Chad Henne. I think Chad Henne becomes the only quarterback to ever beat Cleveland and beat Otto Graham and Baker Mayfield. So there's that. Yeah, but he's played for so long. He's the quarterback, if I'm not mistaken, that lost to Appalachian State, I think, when he was at Michigan. I'm not being facetious. It was that long ago. You think you could stop a guy. You think you could stop Chad Henne. I think it's the right move all the way around. Yep.
I had no problem with the decision to punt. My issue there was with Cleveland's play calling. They ran the ball on 1st down and threw a screen on 2nd down. Just went incredibly conservative with, 5 minutes left in the game in that situation. They'll be kicking themselves over that, but I tend to agree. It's Chad Henne. Put the game in the hands of your defense, and they just didn't get the job done.
Well, I'd be the only one going against that. I was up in the sports car with our guys there, and I said I'd go for it. I just never – you can never expect to get the ball back. You never know. They also have, Tyreek Hill. They have Kelsey. They have a lot of talent on that team, and sometimes all you got to do is get him the ball. He made a great run on 3rd and 14, which led to a 4th and 1. Another interesting call. Colin, on that one, Tony Romo didn't think it was going to happen, and I think most people felt because it was, delay a game, kick it, take the penalty. Andy Reid was a genius call on that one.
Well, Andy Reid and Bieniemy, absolutely. And you see what taking it. Bob, I don't believe they lived in their fears, did they?
No,
it seemed
not at
Kansas
all.
City didn't. No, I thought they were going to, if they were going to come to the line, they were going to run a quarterback sneak. For him to throw the football, that says as much for me as the confidence Andy Reid had in his defense up 5 points than he had in his offense completing that pass. But, man, when you take chances, it's something you've got to do. And I hope Mike Tomlin was watching that because it's something that the Steelers could have done absolutely more often at big times over the past few years.
Well, speaking of Steelers coaches, for some reason I immediately thought to myself in that situation, boy, Bill Cowher absolutely would have punted in that situation. Then in the postgame show at CBS, Cowher said, I would have punted. Of course he would have, but the game is different now. The game is all about offense, and Andy Reid has long been considered a genius in terms of schemes of getting people open, and the fact of the matter is he had a great wide receiver absolutely wide open. I don't know if I would have done it if I were coaching the Chiefs, but that's how they play. That's who they are. I give him all the credit in the world for having the guts to give his quarterback that opportunity.
Patrick Mahomes, I have no issue with those calls. I've got to be honest. I'm yelling at my TV because I don't want the Browns to win. Andy Reid, what are you doing? What in the world are you doing? You're going to give them 48 yards and a minute to play to be able to beat you in a playoff game? What were you thinking? But they executed, so it looked great. I still don't agree with the calls. I would have run time, but hey, you know what? They took a chance. They executed, and they're going to the AFC Championship game.
All right, 1 minute left.
Well, now, Bob, the story becomes now if Mahomes can shake this concussion.
Right.
I mean, that's the biggest story in football, right?
And that's my next question to you, and so you can answer it first, Colin. It's going to be Buffalo at Kansas City, and obviously we don't know his situation. I assume he'll shake it and play. If he does Buffalo have a chance? And how so?
Well, I mean, their offense was a bit sluggish, I thought. They get the big return on defense. Certainly they have a chance, and it's because of Josh Allen and what he does. He doesn't run to look for a place to get down. He runs to make yards, and he's brilliant. I just think that even just a week after the concussion, even if he's back, I doubt Mahomes is going to be at 100%. I'll use another Mike Tomlin. I can't answer this question until I let the week speak to us, Bob. I can't with Mahomes' health.
Well, I really like Kansas City to win this game if Mahomes can play. As good as Buffalo is, I still think Kansas City's a far more complete, diverse team. But if he doesn't play, God bless Chad Henne and what he did today. I don't think he's beating Josh Allen head-to-head for 4 quarters.
You know how this is going to go down. It's like, Patrick, how many fingers am I holding up? 4? Okay, close enough. Go ahead, you can play. I just think that Kansas City, because they have a running game, even if they don't have Patrick Mahomes, have a good chance to win this game. Buffalo just can't run the ball at all, and I think that could be an issue. You don't know what the weather's going to be like Sunday in Buffalo. That could be a big problem for the Bills because they just, other than their quarterback, they can't get a running game going.
Well, you'll see that game on KDKA. And in the meantime, we're going to change gears here a little bit. We're going to go into some Penguin talk because the Penguins won today, but they still have a lot of interesting issues in a very difficult division right now. We'll talk about that when we come back. It's the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown right here on KDKA-TV.